Hello everyone, this is Tanya Ortiz. I'm your health and wealth diva. Today we're going to talk about something that I know can help a lot of people. Now, it is the long forgotten nutrient called sulfur. Many of you are like me. The only thing I know about sulfur is when I moved into my house, I had well water. I turned the water on, and before Culligan arrived, it smelled like rotten eggs. The Culligan guy told me it was sulfur, a big machine downstairs that takes all the sulfur out of the water so it won't smell like rotten eggs. That's all I know about sulfur, and I bet you that's all 90% of you know about sulfur. But what you don't know is that many of you, I'd say the majority of you, are sulfur deficient. Now, how did people become sulfur deficient? Well, back in the 1950s, and I've done a lot of research over the last several days on sulfur. It's my understanding back in the 1950s when chemical fertilizers were introduced, the chemical fertilizers took the sulfur and stripped it from the soil. So, that caused a sulfur deficiency in the soil, which in return caused a sulfur deficiency in our fruits and vegetables. Now, I'm not going to say that's in all the countries. That's in the United States, where if you look at the health around the world, we have the worst health. Sulfur, yes. It's a nutrient that you will get very sick without it. Many of you, again, are deficient in sulfur. I'm going to tell my story real quick. I had severe arthritis. I took something called Natural Calm that helped my arthritis, but I try to be as healthy as I can, and for years I've had a lack of energy. I was recommended to add organic sulfur into my diet. Let me tell you, I am like singing this from the rooftops, singing this to all my friends and family, because after only taking sulfur for 4 days, this is not 4 months or 4 years, this is only 4 days, the whites in my blue eyes are whiter. My skin is so soft and so smooth. Every day I'm like laying in the bed, just touching my face. It feels as if I had an exfoliant on my face. That's how soft my face is. My hands, I had extremely dry skin my whole life. My hands, my feet, my skin is just so much more softer. So my eyes are super white. My skin is nice and soft. The amount of energy that I have. Now I'm trying to figure out what form of exercise do I want to incorporate into my life in addition to the hour walk that I walk my dog, because I have an enormous amount of energy. Again, the only thing that I changed into my diet is this sulfur. Now let's talk about this sulfur. This is what it looks like. I'm going to read off a website where you can get it. Okay, you see it? Organic sulfur. I'm not going to lie. Folks, this stuff tastes terrible. But it depends. Do you want to live like me in optimum health? I try to live as healthy as I humanly can. And it's my goal when I come across something that makes such a profound effect on my health. Of course, I want to share it with the world, and that's what I'm doing right now. This stuff tastes terrible. What you do is you're only going to boil maybe 2 or 3 ounces of water, stick it in the microwave, whatever. Just boil some water. This is what I do. I pour boiling water into a cup. I take a teaspoon. You're only taking 2 teaspoons of this a day. You get a pound, so 2 teaspoons should last you a very long time. Take a teaspoon, stick it in your cup with the boiling water. What I do is I stir it up so the crystals dissolve. I'll add a shot of juice to it just to cool it off. And within gulp, 2 gulps, that's it. Do that twice a day. Again, it doesn't taste good, but hey, for optimum health, I don't give a damn. So again, I've done a lot of research online. If you go to Amazon.com, when I started looking into this sulfur, there was like 580 reviews. I would spend hours every night reading all the reviews of people who had talked about how this one little trace element changed their life. It is remarkable. People who had hypoglycemia, fibromyalgia, cholesterol, high blood pressure, cancer, there was a guy who said he had hepatitis C for 25 years, and he started taking organic sulfur, and he doesn't have the hep C showing up in his system. This stuff is amazing, people. So I would recommend this to every single person. Again, I only took it for 4 days. Oh, don't let me forget, I have a Dalmatian. He's about 12, 13 years old. He's really old, in a really bad condition. Like, every day I'm like, oh my God, is this going to be his last day on the earth? So for the last 10 years, he's had basically glaucoma in his eyes. His eyes were very, very cloudy. Today I looked and I was like, oh my goodness, his eyes has started to clear up. Now, how do I give this stuff to a dog? Because, like I said, it's really nasty. I'm not even going to lie, but it's only 2 gulps, so, I can suck that up for perfect health. Who cares? I don't think my dog is going to suck it up for perfect health. So this is what I do. I take about a quarter of a hot dog, I gut it out, I take the powder, and I pour the powder into the hot dog, and then I just take some peanut butter and spread a thick layer of peanut butter cap it off, over the whole entire hot dog, and then I give it to him and he gobbles it up. So I do that twice a day to my dogs. And I have a German Shepherd puppy. I'm giving it to him. Of course, he's a puppy, so he really doesn't have any ailments. But my Dalmatian, just his eyes within 4 days, that is crazy. Folks, I'm going to say this, and I might get a lot of flack for saying this. I don't care. But honestly, I do think this is a conspiracy by our government. Sounds crazy. I think it's a conspiracy that we don't know about organic sulfur crystals. Why do I say that? Because for the last 3 or 4 years, every 90 days, I'd go to my doctor. I'd say, Doc, I don't have a lot of energy. My cholesterol's up. I have pain going through my legs. I have arthritis. The only thing my doctor wanted to do is put me on medicine after medicine after medicine. And this last 6 months, the only thing he could say is, Tanya, I think it's time for you to be on arthritis medicine. I'm 40 years old. That is insane. 40. And he wanted to put me on arthritis medicine. I actually do think it's a conspiracy, because something as simple as a trace element called sulfur has given me more energy in the last 4 days than what I had in the last 4 years. I have never, folks, in my life, people probably think I'm vain when I'm driving my car. I'm looking in the mirror like, damn, look at my skin. It is so smooth. It is so soft. It is so vibrant. I haven't done anything but added a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of a trace element to my diet. I think it's a conspiracy. Why? Because if the doctors told us about it, it would take the doctors out of business. It would take the insurance companies out of business. Come on. Why don't people know about this? So, folks, I'm telling you about this. If you have cancer, hep C, just go to my blog, thehealthandwealthdiva.com. Again, thehealthandwealthdiva.com. I list there was a study, and I list a lot of information about all the ailments so far that organic sulfur has helped in this study. Again, it's thehealthandwealthdiva.com. So I hope this has helped you. Again, it's helped me. Oh, let me show you. This is what I take, this sulfur. And if you go to, and it's at thehealthandwealthdiva.com, if you go to www.cellular-oxygenation.com, that's where I bought mine. But again, if you can't remember all that, just go to the www.thehealthandwealthdiva.com, and you'll see I gave a lot more detailed information about this organic sulfur. I hope it can heal someone just like it's healed me, just like it's healed my dog, and hundreds and thousands of other people out there. And I just can't believe that most of America, we haven't heard about organic sulfur, how it can actually change somebody's life totally. If you found today's video blog to be helpful, do me a favor, don't send me a text, don't email me. I want you to hit the share button. If you're watching this from Facebook, hit share, because this just may change someone else's life. On my blog, I also give the link where I got it from, And again, I go into a lot more detail about this organic. And this stuff is cheap, folks. This was $33. I think they charged me $6 for shipping and handling. It came within less than a week. So for $40 for a month, is my health worth it? Absolutely. I don't have any stock in organic sulfur, so I don't want you guys to think, oh, she's probably selling it. No. I would. If there was a network marketing company that sold this stuff, absolutely, I'd be all over it. I'd sell it up and down the street because it's just is that good. But no, I don't sell this stuff. I don't have any stock in the company. I don't even know the people who, let me see if you can see it right there. I don't know these folks. All I know is that they're selling something that changed my life, that changed my dog's eyes, that when I go on Amazon.com, I see 600 other people who just write about their remarkable results. And I want to share it with you guys. So again, if this has helped you in any way, please hit share on Facebook. Okay, that's it. Again, go to www.thehealthandwealthdiva.com where I go in more detail about organic sulfur. Hopefully it's going to change your life like it's changed mine. Peace out, and hopefully I'll see you on the beaches of the world.